Okay, let's dig in to Superman. Superman was released this past weekend, and it's done extremely well. Almost $200 million in the box office, I believe. Is that what I saw over the weekend, Flash?
It's not that good though.
Not.
The international numbers are really bad. Only
Oh,
made 95 million internationally.
okay, okay. Uh, but for the most part, the movie has been interesting to see the reception to it. Now, I have not seen it. Now, a lot of people run to see what like people like Critical Drinker has to say about it, and Nerdrotic. There's a lot of talk about it. Is it woke? Is it a woke Superman? Whatever, whatever, whatever. Drinker came in and said over on X, says James Gunn's Superman by James Gunn is the most James Gunn movie ever that's ever James Gunn. Totally schizophrenic with too many characters, a disjointed plot, overloaded CGI, absolute wild technology, and too much forced humor that feels dated and often fails to land. But with some really great moments mixed in. It's a bizarre and frustrating beast. Full review coming tomorrow. Gary says Superman was not woke and a total disappointment. So a little bit of both. Apparently not woke, and they went on Pierce Morgan Uncensored with Dean Cain of Superman over here, and this is just a quick promo for their appearance here. But this is, I don't know if you saw this or not, Flash, but this is what they had going on.
Superman's actually a refugee.
Isn't that an immigrant?
Do you have audio, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Here at this time.
To equate those things together, which I think is ridiculous because of the current politicization of that situation.
James Gunn is not the kind of guy who's going to put an American flag in his front yard during 4th of July. And that's the kind of guy you need to be to create Superman.
I did not like this movie at all. Every man in this movie is weak and he cries.
Chris, there is one silver lining here, which I think you touched.
Flash, have you seen Superman yet?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I get a 6.5 out of 10.
So it's like it's a movie.
There's a lot of things that I liked, and there's some stuff that I didn't like. But overall, I think it's a fun time.
Yeah.
The 2 hours went by really fast, at least for me. But it's got its problems.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I know a lot of people are like, people talking about, expectations of things like of the movie going into it. And I think it's one of those things where you can have, it's always nice to be pleasantly surprised, if you will, right? You can go in with negative thoughts on a movie or a perception of a movie, then it turns around and it turns out to be good. And it's okay to say, hey, it was fine, or it was good, or I was wrong, or whatever it may be, So what was real interesting though was Sam, our social media guy, over the weekend he actually had a chance to see it before it was released over here in the States. And he put together like a little review over on our, he asked me about it. He's like, hey, can I put together a review of it? And, I haven't really had an opinion on this movie outside of like, okay, it's coming out, and it looks kind of fun, I guess. I'm not super excited for it, but he, his thought on it was, it's fine. It's a fine movie, I guess was his thoughts on it.
It's very much a popcorn movie. I mean, there's a lot of nonsense in it.
Yeah.
The plot is not very good. The character progression is very paper thin. But I mean, overall, I think it's fine. It's crazy the polarization around this movie because there's so many other movies that are like worse than this. I don't get why people are so either for it or against it. It's honestly a mid movie, but it's fine. I think it's fun, but man, the people are going at it over this movie real hard. It kind of reminds me of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Remember all that shit surrounding that game?
Oh yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
I almost feel like this is the same thing. Except over that game, it was over woke stuff. At least we're not arguing about why Superman is a black homosexual. We're just arguing over the plot, which is something different, I guess.
Well, Superman is a character that a lot of people have an intense connection to. The people either love him or hate him, or think that he's boring. But he's the most iconic comic book character there is. I mean, I think him, Spider-Man, right? Like
Batman. Yeah, those three are the top ones, I'd say.
So yeah, I mean, people are obviously going to be very have a big opinions about things. Now, Dean Cain over on X.
To be fair, Dean Cain hasn't seen the movie.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it, right? And he's talking about talking about the movie itself, and he said he hasn't seen it, but people are like really going hard on him. These guys coming over here, calling him an istophobe, whatever. Dean Cain because he leans right. And this person over here says, "You weren't Superman, you were shit, man." It's like this is what people do on the internet. And Dean over here. Now this one really cuts to the core over here. But did you know, Flash, that Kotaku is out and they are delivering a very powerful statement here based off of Superman here. And I'll let you read this, Blabs.
All right, Superman didn't go woke. He's just a good person. Wow.
So now you know, guys. Now you know that if you are not woke, you are a bad person.
Well, these are the same people that beat you over the head with bike locks, and they're the most loving there is. So all this shit about woke and immigrants, it's all on James Gunn and the cast for saying all those stupid things before the movie came out. They all got baited by that Variety guy who's always asking people about the gayest things in movies. Whatever his name is, you know who I'm talking about?
I know you've been interviews all the time. Yeah.
Is this the gayest Marvel show ever?
Oh yeah,
that guy. Like all he does is ask shit like that. Like if you think that they would give all these people pictures of him and say, if you see him at the red carpet, walk the other way. Just ignore him. Go somewhere else.
Well, I do think it's important to, once again, consider the source here. We're talking about Kotaku. And let's actually talk about the writer of this article. Well, there it is right there. You can kind of see who this person is here and how they identify and the he, him nature of this, the pronouns and everything there. So, take that for, once again, consider the source. Consider the source. So it's, it is what it is.
Did you see that Kotaku article about the best ways to support ICE? Or support anti-ICE, like anti-ICE games or something.
Yes, I did see that from the back, from the side. I don't even know what's going on with that. That's just absolutely.
I love this. So they're going all in on old Kotaku. Because remember, before the sale, they were very much dialing back the culture war stuff.
Yeah.
And now that they've been sold, they're kind of ramping it back up again.
I saw that. I'm trying to find that article here. I just saw some people talking about it. Yeah, here we go. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? This is a thing that we're like, why is this on a video game website? Why is this offered at all? Could you imagine, like, what we should do is we should do a Help ICE in California bundle. How about that? Where we just get all the people who are tired of illegal immigrants to go in and we provide funding for ICE, even more than it already has. Could you imagine how people would melt down over that?
Yeah.
What would happen? Oh my gosh. Crazy. Wow. So there's that. It's nuts. But there's more. Did you know that apparently Superman was censored because it is so sensual, Flash?
I did see that. That's crazy. Is the kiss scene?
Yes. In India, apparently this is such a sensual kiss that it had to be censored while they're in midair. Did you think it was super sensual, Flash?
I thought it was fine. It was, you could see the chemistry between them the entire movie. I wish that we had had more of them together and like That's part of the problem of the movie. It's too much Justice Gang. Should have cut them out and had more Lex moments, more Clark Kent moments, more moments between these two.
Yeah, I have to say, actually, when I was watching, so I've not seen the movie, but I've seen a lot of the PR stuff, like on Instagram, promoting the movies, and I have to say, like, these two actors, they get along, like, really, really well, and they have, like, really great chemistry, which is refreshing to see for a change, where, you know, the actors hate each other, and it's, like, very shit acting.
I love, going back to this article here from Kotaku, I love this idea that... you know, this idea of if you're woke, you're a good person, and if you're not, you're bad, right? I am fascinated by this is a headline in 2025 from Kotaku of all things. I love everything about it.
They don't want you seeing Lois's bobs over there. Cloth off.
Yoicks. All right.
Have you ever heard that song?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, it's so great. Somebody made a song to all these like pervert Indian guys asking women to show their bobs.
No, I have not seen this at all.
You should. I'll send it to you. You should watch it. It's funny.
Please, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Craig's new ringtone.
I'm surprised you've never. That's like a kind of a big internet meme. Hold on.
I'll need to check that out. Hello, I'm Craig. Hit the subscribe button.